Hello, Libra. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. Working with the Thoth Tarot deck this week, we are pulling out for our environment, past, present, and future. All right, we're also going to pull out for our connections, past, present, and future. And we'll be pulling out as well for our contribution. Okay, our contribution to society, past, present, and future. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Discs, prudence over your reading. So I really do feel like this is an actually very prosperous time for you with this Eight of Discs card coming out. I really feel like work that we've been putting in, our manifestations are kind of coming to life, right? It is requiring our consistent work and effort, but I'm feeling that really lovely energy over your reading here, Libra. Okay, keep in mind this is a general reading, so do use your own intuition to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, we're going to clarify with the holographic Pamela Coleman Smith deck. Okay, let's get into environment here. Wow, so in the past here, Libra, our life has really been sort of pushing forward here with the Wheel of Fortune. I definitely feel like we've closed a chapter and started a new chapter. Okay, King of Cups here. Yeah, we are very evolved. Star on the bottom of the deck. We're really being recognized as a healer. I really feel with this King of Cups. I feel like in one way or another, we really are a healer. We are someone who is able to understand the human condition as well as still make progress forward, right? This is really all about forward movement, and this is in our environment. So I definitely feel like we could have moved or just, had a complete change in the way we view our surroundings. Now, here in the current moment, we have the Nine of Cups, happiness. So I do feel like all of this was a wish, and it is a wish that has come true. So you're really sitting in that in the current moment. Okay, it's very beautiful. Let's get a clarifier, please. No, that's too many. Just one. Just one. One card for Libra. Queen of Swords coming out. Wow. So I do feel that now that we have accomplished this dream, we are very focused on our own vision for our future. We're really holding like strong boundaries. We are not letting anybody come in and take this from us. Okay. We're speaking the truth that we need to speak. We're doing what we need to do with the Chariot. We're keeping our eye on the prize. We know what we want, and we're very determined to assert our will and to, you know, sustain this dream come true. So it's really beautiful. Our environment here, Libra. In the future, we do have the Prince of Discs. So I feel like this is something that we've worked on for a long time, and I feel like it's going to start feeling, right now it may be a little bit more surreal. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Wow. All right. This is really interesting. So that's what I'm feeling right now is that it may be feeling a bit surreal. And we may be even feeling like with the Queen of Swords, like we have to like do the most to protect this because we've worked so hard for it. Okay. However, with the Prince of Discs, I do feel like in the future, we are going to have to be putting forth some effort to maintain this. Okay. Some effort in the physical world. You know, this could be to do with work. Okay. But I feel like what we're going to be doing is going to be something that really flows naturally for us, that actually is, it fills our cup, right? So it's not something that's going to drain us, even though obviously it's work and we'll have to pace ourselves, especially with the Prince of Discs, right? This isn't like throwing all your energy into something. It's nice, it's stable, steady. We are going to have to be really working, but it's going to be something that flows very naturally. And you know what it is here with the High Priestess, okay? The way these cards are coming out, like I was saying in the past, I really do feel like you've started this chapter for yourself as a healer. So maybe you are intuitive here with the High Priestess. And I feel like you're going to be able to use your abilities to not only fill your own cup, but to also, you know, give your love and healing to other people. So, wow, really beautiful here in the environment. Now we're moving on to our connections. Okay. In wow. Whoa. Love it. Okay. So in the past, Libra, we could have been feeling a little bit down on ourselves. Okay. We could have been feeling like there was no love in our life, like we could have lost love in our life with this 5 of Discs, worry, right? This could just be like us feeling like we are not enough. Ooh, okay, maybe we were in a relationship that made us feel that way. Okay, and this was in our past, but we made a choice to open up to the possibilities of the future, to make a plan. And I feel like we definitely got out of this situation where we were feeling, you know, insecure in our relationship. And I see us sort of more independent now, with the Queen of Discs, more focused on our home, on our pentacles, right, or our discs, focused on our comfort and on nurturing those in our care. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Queen of Discs, please. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so I see we could be really, oh my gosh, there it is again, the 3 of Pentacles, or the 5 of Pentacles. So same card, different deck here. I do feel like we made a choice, right? Because we had the 3 of Wands here. So I feel like in the past, we made that plan to get out of a situation. And in our current moment, I do feel us really leaning on our community because we still could have these insecure feelings. And this could even be just financial insecurity, simply, right? And we're relying on our community. Maybe we're getting community like financial support in some way. But regardless of how it's happening, you are remaining stable. And being in this stable energy is allowing you to have limitless possibilities in your future. Okay, we have this ominous black card here in our future energy. And I love this card from the Thoth deck. Okay, it's to me just a card. It's basically the tarot saying, like, we can't even tell you, right? And we're going to clarify it and get a little more info. But to me, this just says you can have whatever you want. Your potential is limitless. The ways that this could work out for you are endless, okay? Yeah, 6 of Pentacles is coming out. I really feel like the best thing you can do right now is to just be really mindful about where you're putting your energy and make sure that you are lining up your resources. And, you know, I do feel like there's a sense here that we want to go to work, right? Or that we need to go to work. Like we're going to be doing that in the future. So I feel like, now it's about cultivating a good environment. And then in the future, I do see us, we're not just going to work though, right? We're being very mindful of who we are and the energy that we have and how it can be best spent for what we need. Okay, so just keep in mind that you are able to manifest the opportunity that you need. You don't have to sell yourself short. You don't have to go for something that's soul sucking and draining here. There are limitless possibilities for you. You are connected to everything. So use your superpowers here, Libra. Wow. Moving into our contribution. Okay. In the past, we have this Knight of Wands, and we're going to clarify it right away because I feel like this could be another energy sort of coming into your reading here. We'll see. Why is this Knight of Wands coming in? Six of Cups, yeah. Really strong bond here with this Knight of Wands and Six of Cups. This was in the past, okay? Eight of Wands here. I feel like we put a lot of energy into a particular person or connection here in the past. And in our current, we're feeling sad, right? We have the Three of Swords here, the energy of sorrow. So we could be still processing the truth of a situation, a partnership. Okay, this is coming out in our contribution. Let's see, what else? How do we want to clarify this Three of Swords here? Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's really hard to move on from a situation, even if you know that you have to, right? With the Three of Swords, we know that this situation wasn't good for us. We understand the truth of it. We've opened up to accept that. A lot of threes in your reading. But with the Eight of Swords, that doesn't mean that it's easy, and depending on what you've been through and all of that, I feel like, you're really now holding yourself back. We don't want to get hurt like that again. But we have an 11 here. So, I do feel like the 11 is a very magical, illuminating number. So all of this was necessary. And, it's all a process. This is the journey we're on right now. And like we started out with this, like closing a chapter. So, starting a new chapter is, there it comes with challenges. We're starting anew, and there's a lot here to process and unpack. If therapy is available to you and you have a trusted therapist, I highly recommend, right? Because we have Two of Wands, Dominion coming out in the future. And I do feel like this can be tense, but it feels very empowering in this reading in particular. I really see you finding a really positive, healthy balance between doing what you need to do to move forward while at the same time putting in the work that we need to put in to hold space for everything we've been through, right? Because we cannot hold ourselves back anymore. We don't deserve that. We are way too powerful to, like, keep our power, like, locked up. Interesting messages I'm getting here, Libra, but let's clarify this Two of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Yes, there is an understanding that we are going to gain just from keeping our energy to ourselves, okay? It's more than just an understanding. It's an evolution. It's learning to really live in these in-between moments, because that's a lot of life. A lot of life isn't extremely good or extremely bad. It's just kind of neutral. It's just kind of waiting for the next thing to happen. And I feel like don't be waiting for the other shoe to drop like in a negative way. Be waiting for those miracles that you can call in, right? And you call them in by only giving your energy to those things that you desire and not giving the energy to your fears, okay? This is really a time, Libra, where you have to trust your own intuition. You have to be real, okay? There is pain, but there is also so much in this reading that is beautiful, right? We had a dream come true here in our environment. Embrace all that is good in your life. Be in a space of gratitude for that. And, even with this Three of Swords, be in a space of gratitude for the truth that hurts. Yes, it does hurt, but it is so much better to know the truth than be in the dark, right? Because now we can actually open up to our full potential. Okay, but it is going to take us really calling back our power from all of the people who don't deserve it, the situations that don't deserve it. We're calling it back. We're like, no, this is my power and I'll keep it. Thanks. All right. Big evolution over your reading, big completion over your reading. Okay, let's get some oracles. I have here the Astro Elemental deck as well as the Airmail Oracle. Both of these are decks by Sarah Stacy, and I highly recommend that you check out the link in my description box and go treat yourself. Okay, let's get past, present, and future. Ooh. Be sweet is on the bottom of the deck. Be sweet to yourself, okay? In the past, we have explore, present, we have think, and in the future, we have spark. Wow. I love it, okay? I do feel like we learned a lot, okay? In the past, we have 2 6s, and I feel like, we explored, it maybe explored this connection, right? I'm definitely feeling that. And we explored some really uncomfortable feelings here, like maybe some like lack mentality or ways that we just weren't fully like living in our power. Like it this exploration is what allowed us to see that so that we could like correct our course and be more empowered in the current moment. So everything you've been through, that exploration, that was totally necessary. And now we are in this space where we're thinking about it. And that can be the hardest part, right? Even living in it is somehow sometimes easier than when we have to really think about it, right? Because it hurts, especially if we did give our power away to a relationship or a person who didn't have our best interest at heart. That can hurt. It can hurt to come in touch with that truth, and it can make us feel unsafe to move forward. However, we have the Three of Pentacles here. So you do have friends, family, community that really wants to support you and help you to be safe, to be empowered. So really make sure that you are, yes, like we have to think, but also remember that the mind is the home of psychosis. So you don't want to, we want to have a balance of, yes, we have to use our mind. It can be an amazing tool for writing or doing what we want to do, but we want to make sure we're also staying grounded, getting into our body, and staying in a space of gratitude for everything, right? Because we do have a lot to be grateful for regardless. But the Two of Swords over our reading, very intuitive energy here, okay? And this kind of says get out of the mind. Like, yes, we are thinking things through and we need to do that, but also at a certain point, when you can't make sense of your thoughts, then you have to be like, okay, I need to go within. I need to wait for my guidance, okay? And here in the future, we have spark, right? Through this process that we're going through right now in the current moment, it's going to open up so much more doors to all of our power, all of this untapped potential, because I feel like you're very magical and you maybe know that you are magical, but you don't know how magical. Like there is still more that you haven't uncovered yet. Okay. So be very sweet to yourself. And yeah, lovely. Let's get us an oracle to tie it together here. Inner peace coming out. Let's read it. Lily Pond, the sacred landscape wants you to know inner peace is your birthright. Tranquility occurs when you realize that your life is unfolding according to divine planning. Serenity isn't something you have to work for or search for. It already exists within you. To find this inner peace, simplify your life. Spend time in nature and listen to the message of your soul. True peace transcends fear and connects you intimately to the Creator. Breathe deeply and fully, knowing that all is well. All right, beautiful. And let's get us an affirmation for our week. Okay. We'll pull a card here and then you can screenshot this, take it with you, make it the background saver of your phone. Okay. If you do anything like that, definitely take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at amyenergy because I would love to see that. Okay. Let's get you an affirmation. And we have everything happens according to divine timing for the best results, okay? So that's your affirmation, Libra. Take that with you for your week, okay? Try to get you a good image to screenshot without this glare. Okay, everything happens according to divine timing for the best results. And I'm like, we just were reading similar message. Okay, so I love this. All right, next, Libra, we're going to get into a little love reading. Okay, now this is just for fun, so take it with a grain of salt. And if you want to book a personal, my website is amyenergy.online. All right, for this portion, you are going to want to have a person in mind. And we are going to see how your person feels about you, starting with your person's current energy. Okay, ooh, your person, damn. They're really not able to process everything that's going on for them. They have a lot of emotions. The Magician is here, so I definitely do feel like they are navigating a new beginning, but I'd be concerned, like they could be powerful, but if they're not processing their informations and I don't know what I'm saying. If they're not processing like what they've been through and their emotions, not their information. If they're not processing their emotions, then the information that they're using to manifest in their life is like kind of tainted. So their energy is a little bit concerning to me. Let's see how they feel about you. Okay. So, wow, it's really interesting. I feel like they're really trying to not deal with their emotions, right? With the Fool and the Magician on the bottom. it's like they're just trying to act like everything's fine, but this ending really changed their whole world. And so I definitely do see that they are afraid, like they're sitting in their fear right now. Um, but they're trying to not acknowledge it, right? With that full energy, it's like they're forcing themselves to be like, I'm a free spirit. I don't have any of this. But it's like you can push it down, but it's still there. All right, what's the action that they would like to take towards Libra? Action they would like to take toward Libra. Ten of Wands. Ooh, Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like they are trying to give you some space. They are carrying this burden. And I do feel like, they could be sleeping a lot, kind of withdrawing. It's almost like I feel like this Ten of Wands is like them. Let's get another clarifier really quick. Let's clarify. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Yeah, they're going through a major transformation, and I do feel like this Ten of Wands, what I was definitely feeling is like they do not want to deal with their emotions. Like they really don't want to deal with the weight of what I feel is an ending, right? With the world, I feel like this was an ending and they really don't want to deal with it. So they're trying to like spend their energy in like different things to avoid processing the information, but they can't avoid it forever. Like um they have to process this. And so it's going to get to a point where they're going to have to drop this burden at some point. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see your current energy, Libra. What is Libra's current energy in this connection? Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're in a whole new beginning. You're doing so good. There's that King of Wands here again, and we had that same energy here. So really interesting. I do feel like you learned a lot from the connection with this person, and so that's valuable. And now you have this new beginning. You could be learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new school or training here. But there's a lot of growth now available to you. Okay. And this next person is how your person thinks you feel about them. And wow. Yeah, your person here with the Hierophant, your person is definitely, I feel like, could be very intimidated by your energy because with the Hierophant, you are very powerful. You are able to communicate in all realms, physical, astral, industrial, and you're really able to handle life. Like you can handle anything that life throws at you. And with the Queen of Wands, you're looking to this person very confident, very empowered, and very capable, right? Like you're handling it. You are not dropping any balls. You are you are taking care of business, taking care of your life. So I do feel like this person could be feeling like they're pretty irrelevant to you. Okay, but also it's not lost on me that there is a divine pair with that Knight of Wands was on the bottom here and then the Queen of Cups here. But that Knight of Wands was in your current energy. So I do feel like you're kind of seeing here, Libra, that you do not need a counterpart. Like you might want it and you'll find it if that's what you want, but you don't need it. You're fully capable of juggling, handling life. Okay, what is the advice for Libra within this connection? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ten of Pentacles, Judgment, the Hierophant. Okay, you need to know who you are And you do know you're getting clarity on that with the Judgment card. And you do have to also, in a certain extent, like understand that you are so much more powerful than this person. So, I'm not really feeling like you were very toxic to them or like did anything like super bad to them. But I'm just throwing it out there because this is a general reading. So I just feel like you are so much more powerful than this person, and um it could be very overwhelming, very intimidating, and um yeah, you can't help that. I'm not saying feel bad about it, but it's just like kind of like if you are exchanging words with that person, just kind of have that in the back of your mind. And you also have like a really, I feel, supportive community, family, and, just an abundant community, lots of connections and pets and happiness. So, I mean, you kind of have it all. So enjoy it. That's your advice. Enjoy it. What am I doing? We already did these. We need love oracles. Okay. And I'm trying to be real speedy because my phone's going to cut me off at 34:55. So let's get these oracles. What message does Libra need to hear? What message does Libra need to hear for their love life? All right. Queen Victoria. I would venture to warn against too great intimacy with artists, as it is very seductive and a little dangerous. No girl would go to the altar if she knew all. The important thing is not what they think of me, but what I think of them. All right, and let's get an oracle for Libra's person, cross watchers. This is for you. All right, we have Diana, Princess of Wales. Better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. Don't ask, don't tell. DNA tests are for commoners. The truth is, there are many people in every marriage. Okay, and let's see, Libra, what would your person say to you if they had the courage to speak the truth out loud? What would they say to Libra if they had the courage to speak the truth out loud? What would they say? Love doesn't feel like enough. What else would they say to Libra if they had the courage? I'm depressed. My intentions are pure is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, again, take this with a grain of salt. This is general reading, so it was more like just for fun. But if you liked it, please do like, comment, share, subscribe. Anything you do to help my channel, I greatly appreciate. If you want to book a personal, that website is amyenergy.online. Make sure you do subscribe to my mailing list because I send out promo codes and special offerings, and you don't want to miss out on that. Follow me on Instagram at amyenergy, TikTok at amyenergy3. But most importantly, Libra, have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.